One of the hot topics this weekend, not just in the divorce world, but everywhere, is how did Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen resolve their divorce case so quickly and so privately? And there are some very key answers to this. First, we love that they are using the word amicably. It seems that they used a process that's very similar to the one that we use in the Amicable Divorce Network, which is number 1, out of court, and number 2, private. These are two things that they very much valued in their divorce process, and they accomplished it because we really don't know much about what went on. First thing that we can look at is that most likely this couple had a very strong prenuptial agreement. A prenuptial agreement would have discussed who is getting what in the divorce financially in regards to accounts, earnings, the home, anything that has to do with financial. So Tom and Gisele most likely did not have to go through negotiating those types of topics, as well as determining what those are. We spend an incredible amount of time in a divorce process just determining what assets and debts exist. A prenuptial agreement goes a long way in taking that out of the equation and cutting down on the time. So we can assume that they had a great prenuptial agreement. Second is that a prenuptial agreement cannot address children and child custody because generally speaking, usually those children don't exist yet, and the court wants to know that those children are being provided for when they exist in those current set of circumstances. They have to assess the best interest of the children. And so generally speaking, prenups don't address matters involving children. So Tom and Gisele had to come up with those types of solutions. And what they did was that they chose mediation in order to resolve these differences. So from what we know, they sat down with a divorce mediator and they worked out a parenting plan. And those were the remaining issues that were up in the air for them to discuss. They were able to have a quick, private, low conflict, and child-centered divorce. And I applaud them for that. And these are all of the things that we value at the Amicable Divorce Network. And whether you're as rich as Tom and Gisele, or you are just an average couple and you're facing divorce, I would encourage you guys to look us up and figure out more about our process and ask any questions that you may have because we focus on all of the same things, but usually people are not superstars.